Hi guys, and welcome to The Truth Hurts with me, Tony Quinn. The Truth Hurts is a show about recovery and everything in between. So, I know I've been quite quiet lately, but I've kind of been thinking about what to speak about. I don't want to just put out any video just to keep content going and going. I want to kind of make it relevant and important in some way. And I've got some awesome guests lined up. I get to speak to Melinda Ferguson, the author of Smacked, which is the book that changed my life. And I'm so honored to have her on the show. So she should be on sometime this week. But today, I was actually going through my emails from the old email address, and I remembered the password. And I was looking for emails between myself and my father from back in the day that are really special and cool. And I wanted to print them out and, like frame them and have them in his memory and stuff like that, which I thought would be really nice and something special because I've been thinking about him a lot. And then I came across something that I never thought I would see. So in one of my previous videos, I spoke about the pro-anorexic websites I visited and speaking to some of the girls on the site. They were quite young, and it's one of my biggest regrets. And it was in the video about what parents need to know if their loved one is suffering with the illness, or what partners need to know. And I spoke openly about my experience with pro-anorexia from a very young age. I was into it and well into my late 20s. And I remember speaking to these girls. I remember having the conversations. I remember staying up. Well, I didn't sleep because I was on cat and meth at this point, speaking to them. I remember speaking to them, but I didn't realize how deep it went. And I know I said previously that I spoke to a girl that was really young. And I know these stories. I know I did these things. And I have so much regret around them, but I don't remember them clearly because I was in active addiction, because I was in my room doing cat or meth on my own. And this was at the point when I was completely isolated from anyone, even the friends I used to do drugs with. So the memory is kind of a blur, because if you've been an addict, you have segments that just, you can't connect them and they don't feel real. Because I've been sober for 8 years now, those memories are kind of buried and hidden away. But I know they happened, but I don't remember them to the extent that a normal person would remember such a significant moment. And I came across some emails, and I'm just going to open them up now. Okay, this one is entitled Anna Buddy. So what I was doing was I was going to this website. Fuck, I don't even remember this. It's so fucking sad. I was going to this website, and I was finding girls online, and you would connect, and then you would share emails. I thought it was all through this platform, but apparently I spoke to people off email, and they were called Anna Buddies. And this is the opening conversation to the one. I have got notification upon notification in this old email that just blows my fucking mind. So this is me saying, hey darling, it's Tony. Jesus, nothing makes sense. Like, you don't understand how high I was. Like, if you had to see what was written out on here, you would just laugh. It's not funny though. I'm going to read it the way it's written. It says, it's Tony here. You emailed me on my old address. I defiantly need an Anna Buddy. I meant definitely. Defiantly works, but whatever. Needed an Anna Buddy. I'm 23 years old. That's a number. I'm not saying numbers on this side. I even changed it to pounds. In South Africa, we use kilograms. I even went online and Googled it so I could communicate with someone in like the UK or whatever. Pounds, can you tell me your statistics? I'm an Anna actress and a model here in South Africa. I, at 23, was not a model in South Africa. I had ruined my acting career, so I was lying. That's the crystal meth and the cat part. Fucking pathetic. It's like I created this world where I could be special and different online. What can you tell me? I'll send you some photos of me. I've suffered with Anna. I hate it. I hate calling it Anna like it's a person. I've suffered with anorexia. Here I wrote Anna. And Mia, bulimia. For 8 years, lowest weight was number. I was hospitalized, but I'll never get better. I've lost so much weight in the last month. I know all the tricks. And if you need advice, give me a shout. XX Tones think thin. That's what I fucking wrote. Can this turn the light away? Whatever, you're not going to be able to see it. It's fucking terrifying. Now, this person responded, this is the, oh wait, that's the wrong one. Geez, there's so many. I clicked out of it, I caught such a fright, sorry. So that's me connecting with this girl. And this is where it gets fucking scary. She said, dang, you're far away. I weigh, certain number, and I am 13 years old. Lowest I ever got was number. I've been bulimic for almost 2 years, so 13, 12. So she has been bulimic since the age of 11, and I'm talking to her, and I'm 23. And have picked up some anorexic habits within the last couple of months. This is a girl that was bulimic. She was not anorexic, and now she wanted to be anorexic. And a 23-year-old fake model actress from South Africa was offering to give her advice. Can you give me advice on how to avoid eating at a family meal and how to avoid binging? I've been binging like crazy lately. I hate myself for it. I'm trying to stop purging because my teeth are getting that yucky feeling. This is a 13-year-old using the word yucky, and I'm just going along with this. This is the height of drug addiction. This is the height of being alone, isolated in your room and not giving a fuck about anyone else but yourself. This is the point you are at when you are stealing money from your mother's purse, when you are stealing money from your father, when you are fucking stealing stuff from the garage and giving it to people so you can get free drugs. And you're sitting on the fucking internet at 23 years old, lying to 13-year-olds and giving them advice on how to ruin their fucking lives and get to the point where you're at, when your life is so fucking pathetic. You have to be online and lie about who you are as a human. I shouldn't have said, I am a model actress in South Africa. I should have said, I'm a failed actress. And I wish I was a model, but I have a severe eating disorder that is ruining any chance I have at a dream. So I'm making her think these dreams are real. I'm going to get to why I'm being so hard on myself in this and why I am being this brutal and honest, because there's a reason for this. Okay, so, oh yeah, I hope you don't mind my age that much. XXX. And then she sent photos, which thank God can't open. Okay. Thank God. So me. Now you would think the response from a 23-year-old would probably be, listen girl, like try to get your shit together. You don't want to end up like me. But obviously not. I was delusional. Whoa, you're really young, Angel. Just take care of yourself. You don't want this to take over your entire life because you still have so much to do. I will give you advice, but I want you to know that it is okay to get better. Eat healthy and exercise before it's too late. And you have ruined your life like I have. In front of your family, you need to. I am giving her advice. I'm giving someone advice. And this was in 2009. We are in 2020 right now. Technology has gone off the fucking charts. We are all stuck in lockdown. People with eating disorders are bored. They are scared. They're frightened. They're at home. They want to eat. But the only way to stop themselves would be to communicate with a community like the pro-anorexia community. And they are having these conversations now. And they're having these conversations deeper. They're sharing photos. They're sharing videos. Back then, you couldn't do that. You couldn't do it to the extent you can now. And it fucking terrifies me that people I know and people I love and young girls and young guys are growing up and could get to the point I was at here. And that could get so much worse. And this is a 23-year-old. I was the 23-year-old giving a 13-year-old girl advice. So, okay, this continues. I mean, there you can see a little bit. It continues a lot. And then there are more here. Another girl, she was 19. So there were a few conversations there. And then there was this. If I go to the notifications of all the anorexia buddies that I had, you see the blue there? It was that. Oh, it's still going. Jesus Christ, still going. All the blue. So that's what I was doing at the age of 23 while doing drugs alone in my home. Now, the reason I'm showing you this and the reason that I can call myself pathetic and that I am saying this and I'm not just putting it out there to show you how fucking bad I was. I'm putting it out there so that parents, loved ones can know that this goes on. This is what happens. I have seen online myself the communities now. I have seen girls that I know and I love putting up photos that are, I know that they're pro-anorexic. I know they're trying to show off weight loss. I know that they're trying to show bones in photos. I can see it. I can see it happening. And fine, you're doing that for yourself, but you are affecting other people the way I was, directly affecting those people. If you have followers, if you have people that love you, if you have people that care about you and look up to you, and you're putting up photos to show off how sick you are, you're going to kill someone. Like, take a moment and step back. If you are sick, get the help. If you don't want the help, don't get the help, but do it privately. Leave these young girls alone. Leave these young guys alone. Stop putting your shit out into the universe trying to show off. There's nothing to show off. It's sad. You need help. Just like I needed help. And also, I just want to say this isn't aimed at anyone in particular. So if you feel like you're personally attacked by this, it's probably not at you. I'm talking about random people I follow overseas that are doing this kind of stuff. And they think that no one's going to really notice why they're doing it. And it's pretty fucking obvious why they're doing it. And it's so sad that that is where we are as a society, and that this mental illness is so fucking sneaky that it's hard to realize, it's hard to know someone's doing it when you haven't been there. It's hard to know that. And it's hard to speak to people about this. If you are part of a pro-anorexic community secretly, stop. Because when you get to my age, you get to the age of 34, geez, I forgot how old I was. When you get to the age of 30, 34, and you go look for something beautiful, that you had nice conversations between yourself and your father, and you come across something that is fucking devastating and shows you were giving a 13-year-old advice on how to lose weight while killing yourself slowly, you realize how much of your life you wasted on that. And I do not want this for anyone. I do not want people to waste their lives like that. I need a consequence. I didn't get one. I was doing this all privately and secretly, and there's no consequence other than me living with the guilt and the truth. And we all need to stop. We all need to stop and say, I am sick. I have a mental illness. I can choose to get the help, or I can choose not to. But I have no right to help other people get sick. I have no right to give advice to someone else who's struggling with the same thing. It's your illness. Don't give it away. Stop giving it away. So, see, my cat's even crying. I don't know if you could hear that. Waffles. Stop. Stop putting your stuff out there if you know it in your gut and in your stomach and in your heart that you're doing it for the wrong reasons. In the same breath, if you're going to look at other people's profiles for inspiration, like they call it, or inspiration, or you're part of a pro-anorexic community, take a step back and realize what you're enabling. There are young people on these profiles. There are young people on these sites. And the people that are inspiring you and the people that are helping you are dying. They're sick. They need help. And by you looking up to them, the way these girls would look up to me, the way I would look up to other girls, is making them sicker and is what will kill them. We are just starting this pattern where we are enabling each other. Come here, Waf. Come here, Baba. Oh, he's rolling. It's so cute. Wait. No, I can't even show you. And we need to stop that pattern. This is a mental illness that is fed by so many outside sources. And if you want to get well, if you choose to get well, or any part of you wants to get well, take yourself out of that world, get yourself off social media for a while, because you have no idea who you're affecting. You have no idea who you are saying, well done, girl, #goals to. For all you know, that person's going to be dead soon. For all you know, that person is a really, really sad 23-year-old whose dreams were ruined by crystal meth and cat, sitting in her room pretending to be someone else, and you look up to that. This is really a rant, if anything, because I'm so shocked at what I have seen. I am so genuinely shocked. I know I did these things, but to see them written, to see them in my face, and to see the names of the people I had spoken to and for how long I spoke to them for, I genuinely cannot believe I did that. And I did that without any guilt. None. There was no guilt there. All I wanted was to feed my disease. I wanted praise, and I wanted to get my voice heard in a community. And it's so fucking sad, and I am so grateful for recovery. And one thing I want to end on is I said to this young 13-year-old that I had been sick my whole life and I would never get well. I've never been happier and more recovered than I am now. And it breaks my heart that I told someone that this will be with me for the rest of my life, telling them they're going to have it for the rest of their life, making anorexia and bulimia an identity. And it's not that. It's just a part of my story. It's my mental illness that I have battled and I have worked hard to battle. And you can get over it. You can get through it. It's not easy. It's one day at a time thing, but you can. And I wish I could find the people I was speaking to in these threads just to say sorry. I'm going to see what I can do. But I also don't want to send them a message and then trigger them. So yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. No, for real, guys. I wanted to put this video out there so that I could get a bit more honest with myself, because I tell those stories, but I don't really feel that emotional connection to them, because it's like looking at a movie of this junkie sitting in her room on a little laptop. But that junkie was me, and that 23-year-old was me, and that really sick young girl was me. And I do not want that for another human being, because again, when you are 34 years old and trying to find something beautiful and you come across something like that, it puts things into perspective. And please don't waste your life the way I did then. And I'm so glad that now I have an opportunity to rebuild, and I really have, and I want that for all of you. So no matter how young you are, no matter how old you are, you can get through this if you choose to. Put down those fucking pro-anorexic groups, delete the photos on your phone, get off social media for a while if it is fucking with your head, because this will kill you. And I'm fucking lucky to be alive and to have gotten to this point. And I wouldn't have done it without my father and going through what I went through with my father. And then when I'm trying to find something beautiful about him, I get hit with that reality. Keeps you focused on your recovery. So yeah, it's just a little short video I thought I would share with you. And thank you. And guys, to all of you suffering, you really can get through it. I did. I know I'm emotional now, but I'm emotional because it hurts to know that I was that person, and you don't have to be that person anymore if you find yourself becoming that person now. So stay strong and remember that recovery is possible. And I will see you in the next video. End.